The starting point of achievement is understanding that the limitations that you've imposed in your mind are simply just that. They are limitations that are in your mind. They do not exist in reality. That is the starting point of achievement. It's the very first thing you must do before you look to embark on a journey. Your job, the very first thing that you must do is you must observe these thoughts that you may have. It doesn't actually matter what limiting beliefs you have set for yourself, because everyone's limiting belief, I know certainly for myself, that the limiting beliefs that I had in my mind and the limiting beliefs that you have in your mind, they're going to be totally different. We might have some similarities, but the very first thing that you must do is you must observe, you must analyze these limiting thoughts. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be to do with business, it could be to do with finances, it could be to do with attracting women. It doesn't actually matter, but you have to observe and analyze these thoughts. And then you have to continuously question these thoughts. Why do I hold these limiting beliefs? Is it from a traumatic event that occurred when I was a child, throughout my childhood? Is it from a previous bad experience? Is there any rational reason for me to hold these thoughts? You have to sit there and you have to continuously question your limiting beliefs, your limiting thoughts. The question that I have for you is, when was the last time you sat there and you really observed the limiting thoughts that you had, and you really questioned as to why you even had those limiting beliefs in the first place? The answer for the vast majority of you is you haven't sat there and observed them. You don't truly understand or realize why you even have these limiting beliefs in the first place. But the reason why this task, the reason why this exercise is imperative, is because it's one of the main contributing factors as to why you haven't achieved what you've wanted to achieve. It's one of the main reasons why you haven't overcome those hurdles and obstacles. You have a mental block. You have a mental block. There is no rational reason. Someone from the outside, they could be looking in, and from the outside perspective, they could analyze you and go, you know, he looks like he's a disciplined individual. He's quite nice. He's quite charming. Yet he's always timid. Yet he's never able to achieve anything. Yet he's never content. He's never happy. From the outside looking in, it looks as if there's nothing wrong with this person, because the issues are interior. The issues are within. You cannot look external. You cannot look outside for a solution to your problems, but rather the solution is right in front of you. It's staring at you in the face when you look into the mirror. It's up here. And I'm not talking, wishy-washy mentality. It's genuinely the limiting beliefs that you've set, because everyone to an extent has limiting beliefs. Some people have a lot more limiting beliefs, but we all have limiting beliefs, and our job, our role on a continuous basis is to sit there and observe and question and understand why we have these beliefs. Because without doing this exercise, you will still be here in the same position this time next year, this time in 3 years, this time in 5 to 10 years. You will be in the same position, wondering and pondering why it all went wrong, why you've never accomplished what you've wanted to accomplish. Because I sat there, and as I said, you can read many books. It could all be theoretical. You can try and go over the problem and under the problem and around the problem, but you just have to go through the problem. Sit there. Is there a rational reason? What's the rationale behind this? And 9 times out of 10, the limiting belief that you have, it doesn't make any logical sense. For example, many people have this limiting belief that they can't approach a good-looking woman because they don't feel as though they're worthy. Where does that limiting belief come from? Is it because you were told that you were unattractive as a kid? Is it because of a negative experience that you had? Is it because of a specific rejection that you faced? Question it. For most of you, it's not even a bad experience. For most of you, you don't even approach women. So where is this limiting belief come from? Who has imposed this limiting belief upon you? And that's the second thing that I want to mention. The limiting belief, the likelihood of your specific limiting belief, whatever it is, it's most likely been imposed or provided by people around you, but not you specifically. As I've said before, other people's opinion of you is completely and utterly irrelevant, because you're not the finished article, and they don't know who you truly are. Only you know who you truly are. So when someone has a negative remark or a negative comment about you, it's irrelevant. But what you've done is you've taken their opinion as gospel. You've held that and put it within you. And you've then, as a result, built up anger and resentment towards you. You've taken their opinion as gospel. You've pedestalized these individuals, these groups of people. And now you don't value your own opinion. And what other people can say, whether that's out of envy or jealousy or for whatever emotion it may be, you've now harnessed that, you've held that opinion, and now you keep repeatedly thinking that that's who you are. These people don't know who you are. And furthermore, in addition to that as well, a lot of people don't want to see you thrive. A lot of people don't want to see you succeed in life. They will want to bring you down to their level. So most likely they're never going to say something positive. So not only is the remark going to be negative, but you're taking that opinion and you're taking it as gospel and you're holding it within and you're allowing that to become a limiting belief. It's your responsibility. It's your job to overcome these limiting beliefs. It's your job to overcome these obstacles. Only you can smash these limiting beliefs. You have to hold your own opinion as the greatest. It's the only ever way. You have to question, you have to observe and analyze. Why do I think the way I do? That is the very first step of achievement, full stop. The very first step of achievement. And until you understand this, until you look to solve this issue, you cannot keep looking external for solutions, because the solution is not external. The solution you're looking for is inside. So hopefully that makes sense for you guys. If it does, if you've gained value from what I've said, consider subscribing, hit the bell notification, smash the like button, leave me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. And I'll see all of you guys for my next video. Peace.